Alright guys, what is going on? My name is False Venom and welcome back to our beautiful village of Venomville. I know I've been doing quite a lot of Banished lately and I want to start another series, but I'm having a few PC related issues that should be resolved in the next few weeks, or resolved in the next few weeks, sorry. So you can be expecting some Minecraft and possibly some other PC games in the future. I also want to start on some Xbox games like GTA and Call of Duty. I'll probably do another playthrough of the zombies maps for you guys. But for now, I'm happy to continue with our little Banished project we've got going on here. So at the start of the episode, you saw a quick time lapse of me creating Venomville's new industrial area. For the first bit of today's episode, I'm just going to run through what I've done and what I've placed down to get this area to be what it is now. So as I've done in the past, to start with, I placed down some orchards here just to make the transition between the rural farmland and the new industry area a bit nicer. Then what I did when I was designing this area was to start at the top of the box area kind of shape that I created and make sure I've put down the less industrial buildings there. This includes the bedding maker, the weavers, the tailor, the ropery, all the clothing related, material related buildings have been put over there. I've also placed down the potter and the chandlery in this top part of the industrial area because I figured that they were also less industry heavy buildings. Now in this middle section, I placed down a joiner and two blacksmiths. I placed down the joiner first and then the blacksmiths on either side because they had like the perfect dimensions to fit into that, either side of the joiner really. I've also put down two woodcutters and two saw pits and a few choppers just to make sure we can keep up with our fuel levels that continue to rise as we expand the village. And over in the bottom left of this area, I've placed in a large amount of housing to accommodate all of the workers that are going to be needed to work in these buildings. And running down the centre of this area, we've got 4 large stockpiles so we can store all the raw materials being used by these buildings. And that's basically it, guys. I've placed down other buildings like stack burners and the glassworks and the melting house around here, but other than that, that's pretty much it for Venomville's new industrial area. I'm very pleased with how the layout has turned out, but for now all of the buildings will have to stay on pause because we do have a shortage of stone and iron, which luckily is what we're going to focus on next. So in today's episode, guys, I want to start on a small mining operation so we can get some stone and iron to supply Venomville. We are running short at the minute, but hopefully when we've got a mine and a quarry running, those numbers should rise significantly. Well, alrighty guys, we've jumped pretty far forward in time now, and the mine and quarry have actually been placed, built, and now have people working in them. I am sorry it's been such a large jump cut. I had recorded footage of me choosing where to place the new mine, and of me just tinkering with Venomville a bit, but for some reason the footage has gone walkabout, so we'll have to continue from here. Now, as you can see, we have cocked up a bit, just a small bit, just a tiny small bit, and we've got a bit of a problem. If you look down here in the bottom left, we've actually completely run out of iron, and as a result, our tool production has decided to give up on us, which is stupid, and I don't know why they do that to us because we really need the tools right now. But this means that we no longer have enough tools to meet the demand of our citizens. Now, this may seem like an easy fix and not a very large problem, but now we have no tools. The efficiency of Venomville's workers has dropped significantly because they can't be arsed. And the production of other important items such as food and firewood may begin to drop as well, which we really don't want, seeing as we've got so far without any problems. There is actually no quick fix to this issue because it will take time for miners to collect enough iron and for labourers to go out and gather iron. We'll just have to wait and pray like crazy that the miners and labourers will collect enough iron quick enough so that this small issue doesn't actually turn into a large one. But enough about our problems in Venomville. While I was waiting for the mine and quarry to be built, I actually added some smaller things to Venomville. If we go over to our farmland area here, you can see I've actually added a watermill and a few houses on the shore. This will help in the production of grains and bread in the future, so it's just a bonus. I've also placed in a silkworm hut so that when we eventually get some silkworms, which hopefully will be pretty soon, we can begin to make fabrics for our weaver to turn into... No, we should get some silk threads for our weaver to turn into some silk, which can be used for our tailor to make some fancy clothes that will keep the citizens happy, which is always a bonus because we always want to keep people happy. We're people pleasers, remember? But I've also added another fishing hut here so that we can get another source of food for our citizens in the future, which is another bonus really. Now if we manoeuvre ourselves down towards the city centre, you can see that we have got a new pasture here. This one is a fenceless one because we are using it for our leghorn chickens, which we managed to get from the trader. I've placed it down here next to the school because I thought it looked quite nice next to the school, so the kids have got like school pets, so they've got horses across the road and they've got the chickens next to the school, so it'll keep the kids happy while they're at school, because school's shocking and nobody wants to be there unless you've got some chickens and horses, in which case everyone's game. But that's all I've got. That's all I've done off camera really, guys. I wanted to start experimenting with the video length for this series, so I've decided to make this a shorter episode. Firstly because I'm a bit annoyed that I've lost a load of footage which I really can't be bothered to re-record. Not because I don't want to re-record it, just because it was a lot of footage. It was like 10 minutes worth of footage that I'd have to re-record and redo. And I'd have to find previous saves to start from, so it'd just be too much hassle. And secondly, I just wanted to see if you guys preferred the shorter episodes or not. So if you let me know down in the comment section below what you feel about the video length for this series, it would be much appreciated. Anyway guys, that's all we've got time for in today's episode, so I'm going to have to leave you now. Remember to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of my content. But for now guys, my name has been False Venom, and I will see you all in the next episode.